This is the War Brief Daily for May 13, 2026. Tonight we are tracking 4 confirmed developments out of the Russia-Ukraine theater. Russia launched its largest drone barrage in weeks, ending the post-ceasefire quiet. The Trump-brokered 3-day ceasefire has fully collapsed. Zaporizhia Oblast absorbed over 700 confirmed Russian strikes, and Ukraine's defense ministry released a critical technical disclosure on Russian cruise missile modifications. Here is what happened and why it matters. First, the drone barrage. Overnight on May 12, Russia launched 216 attack drones against Ukraine. This is confirmed by multiple official sources, including Ukraine's Ministry of Foreign Affairs and President Zelensky directly. Ukrainian air defenses intercepted approximately 90% of the inbound drones, a strong performance rate, but 10 drones reached their targets. Russia's defense ministry separately confirmed the campaign resumed at daybreak and included strikes on Ukrainian air bases. Zelensky responded with a warning of a, quote, mirror response. That language from Zelensky has historically preceded significant Ukrainian counterstrike activity. Take it seriously. Second, the ceasefire is dead. The Trump-initiated 3-day ceasefire, running May 9 through May 11, has fully collapsed. Both sides accused each other of violations while it was nominally in force. ISW confirmed that Russian and Ukrainian forces continued limited offensive operations throughout the theater on the ceasefire's final day. On May 12th, the Kremlin walked back Putin's recent statement that the war was, quote, heading to an end, issuing a follow-up saying there were, quote, no specifics on ending the conflict. That is a direct contradiction within 48 hours. Talks remain stalled. Russia's maximalist demands are unchanged. Third, the front lines. Zaporizhia Oblast absorbed more than 700 confirmed Russian strikes on May 12th, including KAB glide bomb attacks. KABs are air-delivered standoff munitions used to hit fortified positions from a safe distance. In the Kupiansk sector, Russian forces are pressing from 3 directions east of the city, encirclement pressure building. Near Lyman, OSINT and Ukrainian army reporting indicate Russia intensified its precision strike tempo immediately after the ceasefire ended, more aggressively than the pre-ceasefire period. Near Pokrovsk, Ukrainian infantry report Russian forces using electric motorcycles for infiltration attempts, a low-signature tactic designed to reduce drone detection. Fourth, Ukraine's Ministry of Defense published a confirmed technical disclosure detailing how Russia has been systematically modifying its Kh-101 cruise missiles to degrade Ukrainian air defense intercept performance. The Kh-101 is a long-range air-launched cruise missile. This release tells Ukrainian operators and NATO partners exactly what structural and flight profile changes Russia has introduced. It signals that Ukraine has studied and cataloged these modifications in enough detail to publish them. That is operationally significant. One developing item we are labeling emerging. A single source report from nv.ua indicates Russia is facing a new gasoline shortage linked to Ukrainian strikes on oil refinery infrastructure. Not yet confirmed through multiple sources, but historically, fuel constraints compress Russian offensive tempo. Watch this. What to watch next? Ukrainian follow-on strikes against Russian territory in response to the overnight drone barrage. The mirror response warning should be treated as credible. Watch the Zaporizhia front for ground maneuvering behind the KAB strike campaign. Watch whether ISW assesses Russia is exploiting the post-ceasefire window before Ukrainian defenses fully reset. And watch the diplomatic track. Whether Trump's team issues a public response to the ceasefire collapse will signal whether U.S. mediation pressure is still active. That is your War Brief Daily for May 13, 2026.